all interesting reading.
Why didn't you like BTK?
He was a hag.
I mean, a number of years he seemed to get away with
He
it.
got away with it for a long time. That was the most disappointing thing about him, is that he never had to get caught. He just got bored, so that he was too much, he was too soft in his old age to actually go out and do anything again, so he decided to go the publicity route without actually doing anything again. That's what was disappointing. He was also pretty unusual in that he was able to stop.
Yeah, for a number of years.
That's why I think that, plus I saw the live prison interview, and my impression of him, his personality is that he was actually sorry for the things that he had done younger, kind of like repented or thought he was repenting of his ways kind of thing. And
You think that was
I
for
don't know,
real,
maybe
or
he
was that a
found,
show?
I think it was for real. Because honestly, I don't think if he really didn't believe that he was repenting of his sins, I don't think he ever would have stopped. Because he stopped for like 20 years. I don't know, in my mind that's impossible. But
Why do you say that?
it's just because of the way he killed people. It's a pretty obsessive, compulsive act to kill someone that way. It's not like you're a gangbanger doing a drive-by or something. So,
How long do you think it'd be reasonable otherwise to go before killing someone?
Well, from my perspective, hindsight's 20/20, but my perspective, my only regret is that I tried to have as much self-control as I did, because I'm happy about the life I've lived, and as long as I got away with it. But that being said, it was considering that's all I have now, it'd be better to have more memories.
So do you think that's like a part, the memories part?
It is now.
Well, it is now. It's never was a consideration before. I was more interested in the next plan.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, from what I've read, that's a pretty common theme. It's
What theme?
with most serial killers, if you will, that I've read about, they nothing ever goes exactly as planned, and so, or maybe it does, but you're in your mind, you up the ante as far as who or where or what happens, the order, the way things happen, how long it goes on. That's what constantly kept me obsessed with whatever the future might hold, as opposed to things that happened in the past. That, and being tempered by the fact that I was always thought I had it all figured out. It was like, just don't do anything around close to home or whatever. So.
What do you think was able to give you that self-control?
I didn't have any self-control.
I thought you said you tried to have.
I tried.
And what would you do to help yourself?
Well, there's other outlets, but I'm just saying, like BTK, for example, that's why that whole story, he must have found a really interesting hobby to have for those 20 years, because either that or he was, like I say, truly repentant or sorry, or decided he because that doesn't make sense.
Or nobody knows what happened during those 20 years.
No, he was a publicity hog. So I think if he had done something, he probably would have told people about it.
And all in one place too. It was all over in Kansas, I think, too. He didn't really travel that much.
Right.
One of the things it seemed that I read, it was kind of interesting, was one of the features of certain types of serial killers is excessive driving.
Yeah. I think I don't know. I had some theories about him. Seems like he, at some point, he killed a whole family and had to kill some kids that were pretty young.
Mm-hmm.
I could see where that could possibly, like if I had ever been put in that situation,
Didn't change.
if there was anything that would have changed anything about me, that's possibly the one scenario.
That was his very first killing, though. But he killed the family. It was his first time.
See, that's what I wasn't sure. If
Yeah.
it was his first, to me that would explain it if that was his last. But
Yeah.
I don't know.